most people come here to take a picture, perfect postcard image. And in essence, that's what I'm going to try and do. But in this video, I'm going to also see what's beyond it. But just take a butcher's at this. Now, I must admit that while I've been living here in Cornwall, nearly 4 years now, this is the first time that I've been to Kynance. And to be honest, it's 4 years too late because, you know, I have been here before, but many years ago. Oh, look at that down there. Many years ago. But I think it's probably due to the fact that I know it's always going to be busy. There's always going to be thousands of bodies here. But I must admit, this morning, there was just me and one other person in the car park. So I feel quite honoured, or special if you want to call it that. But yeah, just look. Just walking onto this headland, which is absolutely divine. Absolutely divine. I mean, just to give you an idea where I am, back round there is Lizard. And then in this video, I'm going from obviously here, which is Kynance Cove, over the hill there to Mullion. And if you just check the screen there, you will see the video where I went from Mullion round to Postcard, which was some amazing scenery. But I'm just trying to find myself a composition. I mean, there's compositions everywhere, as you can imagine, being at Kynance Cove. But I've just got myself a little spot here on this path, which I'm not quite sure yet though whether or not there's a big drop off the edge. But knowing me, oh yes, there is. Oh, and today is just perfect. No breeze. The sun's just popping up. Oh, look, it's glorious. Absolutely glorious. I don't quite know what might be on this path here. Am I going to find a better composition on here? I mean, I am quite conscious of the fact that one slip and I am gone. So I just want to see what's just round this bend, and then I don't want to mess about anymore. Oh yes. Oh God, look at it. I just can't. Let me just get to the top of here, guys, and I'll show you the view that I've got. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, just look at that. Just look at that. Again, this is a place that I do think you have to visit, and it doesn't just do it justice me on camera. Oh, well, that is amazing. And I think there's a little cafe in the bottom there, somewhere here, but I'm not sure if it's open anymore. It looks, I mean, the building on the left looks quite dilapidated and in need of some TLC, I think. But I think that's a nice little seats outside, so yeah, look at that. Absolutely delectable. Really is. So I don't quite know what to do about composition, because I'm on the end of this cliff here, but there's no real place to set my tripod up. I don't know whether to go back to that other place where I was. I don't know, that might be okay there. Little ledge and stuff. Yeah, so I think I'm going to set my camera up and see if I can get some amazing images of that, because that just looks, I can't believe it. It just looks amazing, amazing. The tide's in as well, and I think at low tide you can sort of walk across, like here. Where are we? I think you can walk across here somewhere. Just look. Yeah, let's get set up. Let's get set up. Oh, look at that. I have just got a fantastic shot there. Sorry, I'm just trying to I'm just trying to hold my coffee and film in both my hands, but look at that on the back of the camera there. I don't think you can see that. Can I just tilt my camera down? Again, I've got my KF concept filters on the front, but just look at that sky, what I've got with my variable filter on there. Don't know if you can make that of the of Kynance. Oh, it's just delicious. It really is. I know I say it all the time on my videos. Where are we? But yeah. So I'm just enjoying a hot cup of coffee. Just here on this hillside. On this path, the sun's coming up over there, and then just this amazing view in front of me. It really is. So yeah, I would recommend you guys coming out here just to see Kynance if you've not been, because like I said, it's the first time I've been here in 4 years, and it's 10 miles up the road from where I live. So I thought this morning I'd give it a go and get out here, but obviously it's bank holiday Monday, so I would expect it to be quite busy. But it's not. There's just me here, a couple of seagulls. There's a couple on the cliff over the other side there, but other than that, it's just me. Just me. So I think I've chosen right. Hopefully everybody was at the pub yesterday, knowing they're not going to get up for work today. So I don't know. So if this shot's any good, here's the shot. Now I'm also trying a few long exposures with my I've got my ND64 and my ND1000, again with my variable filter on the front, just to try different exposure times. I mean, here I'm at 2.5 seconds. 3 seconds looks decent, but I'm quite conscious of the fact Just let me take that shot because that looks... I'm quite conscious of the fact that one small movement and I'm a goner. Because here, if I just accidentally knock my camera, let me show you. If I just accidentally knock my camera or knock anything, I've obviously got that leg extended out a bit more than the others. But if I knock my camera or drop a filter or anything, it's gone. And I won't see it forever. So I'm quite conscious of the fact that I'm literally on the edge of a precipice. Precipice? Just question myself then. God, I don't know what it is. So yeah, so it's a little bit daunting. But I've got this amazing view in front of me. So I'm just trying these few exposures and then I'm going to push along the cliff and maybe see if I can get down into the bottom there where the cafe is. Like I said, I don't think it's open, so but yeah, I'll see if I can get around and down there and maybe do some images from down on the beach or something. I'll see. So yeah, I'll just finish up here and I'll push on around the path. That is just delicious, innit? That is just delicious. With a capital D. Oh, glorious. Now I do know that you can get down at low tide, just down these steps I think here, but obviously it's high tide, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to go back down into here and then come back up this path and then come back up there somewhere up round the top and back round the hill. So I've got a bit of a walk, and it's quite bright as well, so I've got to watch where I'm going because these rocks are quite damp. Because there was an amazing inversion this morning coming over the hills through Helston, where I think it was like mist or sea fret or whatever you want to call it, but it just looked amazing. The sun was coming up, and that's a bit wet and damp, and the clouds, they were all at low level. It just looked amazing across the fields, as it does here to be fair, but oh, look at it. It's just, yeah, it's another world, it really is. It's another world. But I don't quite know where my path is. Where do I go? I want to get, oh, unless it's down here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is it down here? Maybe. Looks quite treacherous though. I just don't want to have to go back all the way to the top. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's a bit dangerous, that. Yeah, I don't like that. So I'll have to try and find another way, which I'm assuming it's just back up here. So yeah, let's see if I can find my way around. Oh, oh, God, I've got to take my hat off. God, it's warm down here. Oh my days, really warm, but look at this for a view. Look at that. That is amazing. Really is. But yeah, I think I need to see if I can find some compositions here. I might do a 16 by 9 because I don't want these rocks. These rocks here in the bottom, I don't really want those. I just want to go from that rock there. So I might just try and do a 16 by 9 and just maybe crop in. Just to take an image of all the rocks right from here all the way around and show the cafe bit. Oh, that's delicious. Delicious. So yeah, let me... oh, that sun is really warm. Let me set up and I'll see what compositions I can find, and I'll come back to you in a sec. Wow. Oh, lovely. So I'm loving these images now of the clouds there, especially between the two rocks off in the distance, and the tide's going out, so I'm getting a lot more of the rocks exposed. But it's delicious, really is. So I'm going to push on now, pack my gear up, push on round probably to the other side of the bay, other side of the cove, to see if there's any compositions looking back in this direction. And I've just bumped into a couple there from London, but originally from Canada. So hi guys, if you're watching. So yeah, thanks for taking me my YouTube channel. So yes, I want to pack my gear up, push on round, and see what other compositions we can get. So I'll probably see you around the other side. This is the morning after the day before, if that makes sense. And I'm back at Kynance. But oh, just look at this. There's only me here on the beach. Tide's out. Some footprints from earlier, so I don't quite know what's been on here before me. But it's idyllic. It's absolutely idyllic. Don't know if you can hear the sea. Oh. Just glorious. There's no other words for it. But obviously I'm conscious of the fact that the tide is out. And luckily, I know when it's due to come back in. So I have got a bit of time, but I'm obviously just trying to find some compositions. And there's some nice movement around this rock here in front of me. So yeah, the water's coming in. Ooh. Oh, look at it gathering at the back of the rock there. Oh, that looks smart. And how it dissipates around the side of the rock there. Might just try a long exposure of that. I might have to put my bag quite far back. Like somewhere on these rocks here. Yeah, I think I might drop my bag down and try and do some long exposure of the water coming around that rock before the tide gets any further in, or of course gets any further out. Yeah, I think I have got to be way I think I've got to be a bit quick here, because as you can see, I've just been swamped by a wave. So I'm just setting up my composition just to try and get, what am I at, 28 millimeters there, and I'm at a 25-second exposure, just now waiting for a wave to come in. Yeah, so you get like a rogue wave that just comes in every so often, like this one, and it goes round the back of the rock there. But yeah, just got drenched. Just got drenched, but that's what it's about. If you don't get down and dirty, you know, sometimes I don't think you get the best images. Yeah, I think that's just a bit too long, to be honest, because you can't see the movement of the water. So I think I'm just going to drop my my ND8 on there. Oh, I like that way there, look. Yeah, what does that bring it down to? Yeah, that takes it down. Oh, get that, quick, get that. Oh, look. Oh, this is just amazing. Oh, look at that one coming around the back of the rock there. Oh, and that one, I'm just keep snapping away here every few seconds. Oh, look at the smoothness in the sea, it's just delectable. So yeah, luckily I've probably got another 20 minutes, I think, to be fair. And I might swap from my wide angle lens just to try and get a bit closer. But these are just, well, I know, I keep saying it and I apologise. Yeah, sorry, I'm just in awe. Oh, look at that one, and that one. Oh, it's delicious. Yeah, sorry, I'll drop some of these images on the screen, guys, for you to look at, but I'm going to swap lenses just to try and get a bit wider, a bit closer, a bit wetter probably, and I'll drop these images on the screen. Oh. Now, as you can see on this first image, the water is really smooth. That's because I had it here at a 25-second exposure, which I did think was too long. So what I did in this next image was just increase the shutter speed, and this one was 1/4 of a second, which you can see obviously a lot more movement in the sea there, especially coming around the back of the rock in that fan shape. And then the last image here, I just thought I'd throw in a black and white one just to see how it works. I mean, I like all the streaks there in the foreground of the water receding back out, but yeah, I quite like this one. I could have stayed here in this position all day long. It was so peaceful, the noise of the waves lapping at the shore, and of course the tremendous patterns and shapes of the sea there coming around the back of the rock. I just didn't want to leave. I was in just complete awe of the sea, of the scene, of the softness of the sand. It was just, as I say, delicious. But I knew I was against time. The sea was on its way back in, and plus my stomach was starting to make a few rumbling noises, so I knew I was getting hungry. But as yet I've not explored the other beach. Oh dear. Oh, that was just amazing, taking pictures there of the water coming around that rock, and hopefully some of those have turned out okay. So I think now though the tide's coming in, because I've got my feet quite wet getting down and dirty there. But I think it does make the image, if you get yourself into a bit of a, you know, not necessarily a dangerous position, but certainly one where you're either getting wet or on the edge of a cliff or whatever. Oh, look at that. Glorious. Yes, it's coming quite high. So let's push on around the beach and let's get over to the other side. I just got round the other side. It's a bit more precarious than, just walking on sand. A few boulders. Oh, look at that down there. I'm just spinning my camera around what I've just seen. That's quite smart. A nice, again, image through there. Nice composition. Water's a bit deep, so I was thinking of walking through there, but yeah, no, that's a bit deep. And I've already got my feet wet. And then here, of course, you get another little sort of pond, if you will, or pool, whatever you want to call it. It's a shame because I did want to show you around that headland. But the tide's coming in. I wonder if I need to go around the back of that rock there. I might need to go around the back of that rock to go around the end of that big pointy boulder sticking up to show you around the end. Yeah, let me see if I can get around there. Yeah, don't like the look of that though. Let me give it a go. Oh. Curious. Stuck behind it, so the tide coming in. No, thank you. Quite nice. Look at that. Just walk through the water. Oh, glorious. Absolutely. And I think round here, can I get across here? Oh, I can. Look at that monster. Look at this. This is just breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. Yeah, that water's getting a bit close. Let me just take you around here, guys. So I think this is the beach that I mentioned earlier. But obviously, oh yeah, that water's getting a bit... Oh, but just look. What's in there? Nice little dipping pool in there, maybe to cool off when it's warm. Oh, look at this beach. Oh, check it out. This is a place to come at low tide. Oh, yes. Oh my God. See, I don't think I'm going to get stuck on here because the tide is quite far out, but let me just quickly go up here. I'm literally running now. Ah, dear. Oh, look at it. Let me just go through this pool. Oh. But yeah, this is covered over when it's high tide, so I'm just a bit conscious of the fact that I ain't got long. Look at that rock. Oh, just look at this. This is paradise. Absolute paradise. Yeah, the wind's whipping through a bit though. I'll just give you a 360. Oh, it's absolutely amazing. It's just unbelievable. It really is. But yeah, I'm oh, I don't know if you can hear the wind there. Wow. That wind is flying through. Yeah. Oh, just look guys, just look. Amazing. I mean, if you did come here on the beach, you've probably only got 3 or 4 hours, I suppose, before the tide turns back round, but what a spot. What a spot. Glorious. Glorious. So yeah, so I'm going to push back round onto terra firma before the before the sea comes in and cuts me off, because I don't want to be on the news. Man rescued in lifeboats at Kynance Cove for being a prat. Yeah, no, that's not my style. Let's get back round to the cafe, which is closed, I might add. Disgusting. This is a bit of a slog up this hillside, up these steps. Oh, have a look at that view. Look at that. Kynance Cove in all its glory at low tide. Absolutely amazing. Really is. I mean, I think Kynance Cove, I could spend all morning just doing photography with different rock formations and things, but with the sea, look at this going around it like a little grassy plateau, I suppose. Oh yeah, because that's the other side. Ah, right, yeah, of course. Oh. Oh. Bit out of breath there, guys. I think this island over here, this larger one, I think that's called Asparagus Island from looking on the maps. Oh, delicious. Absolutely delicious, it really is. Let's just take you off. Oh, there's that big rock, look, sticking up. Let's just take you over here. See what we got. Oh, oh, absolutely amazing. Let me just take you down. Just take you down here, because I might have found, I don't know, another composition, I think. Let's have a look. But look at that. Just give me 2 seconds, I don't want to fall off here because it's quite a high drop off the end. Oh, but yes. Oh, and another little beach down here below me, look. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Look at the colour of the sea. Oh, glorious. Really is. Really is. But I'm just wondering though if I've got a composition there, because it's quite close to the edge and that is really narrow. That ledge here, that's really narrow for me to get my camera on there. Maybe try a handheld shot, I'm not quite sure. But I'm aiming to go, I want to go, oh, don't fall off, up on the top of there and walk along here, you see. And that looks like quite a steep, treacherous climb up the top there. Oh, what a morning. What a morning. So I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. So I think I'll spend a bit of time just wandering around, a couple of guys fishing in the sea down there as well. So I'll spend a couple of minutes just wandering around, checking out any compositions. And if not, I'll probably come back to you at the top of the hill, see what view we get when we get over the top. Whew. Glorious. If it weren't for that wind, glorious. Oh my God, this wind. I know, obviously, I'm at the top of a hill, but oh, just check it out. I've reached the top, obviously. Look at that for a view. I just don't want to go too close to the edge. Just look at the colour of that water. It's like something out of the Caribbean. It really is. And of course, further down the coast, you get Mullion, and where I'm going, along the cliff path. Oh, look at the size of that bird. See that bird? He's massive. Is it a raven? I'm not quite sure. He's enormous. But yeah, so that's where I'm heading along there. But I'm wondering whether to do some photographs from up here. Only problem is, of course, I'm getting battered by the wind. But I think that will just look a fantastic shot. Asparagus Island with the two clumps of rock behind. Whoa. Yeah, I'm just moving away from the edge there. But yeah, I don't think I can get my drone up. It's too windy, too blustery, which is a shame. But not to worry, not to worry. So yeah, I might try a few compositions looking at the islands from this side and see how they come out. And yeah, don't go too close to the edge because it is a bit of a drop down to the sea. So if these are any good, I'll put them on the screen and then we'll push on further round. So here's the images. See, I've done some images there off the cliff edge of Asparagus Island. with a couple of islands, and I think they all come out pretty well, to be honest. And I've got the beach in a sort of a bit of a close-up shot rather than just doing all landscape, wide landscape shots. But I've just come up the top of the cliff just to have a little wander. And there's all these big rocks and things. I'm just obviously trying to find more compositions. But the wind is lethal up on the top of here, as I suppose you can imagine. And I'm, in essence, I'm just looking to see what I've got in front of me. Look at all those boulders. Oh wow, look at this. Oh Jesus Christ, that is a bit of a drop down there, old lad. Oh, but look at that. Look at that. Just let me get hold of that rock there, just to show you. Down there. That is a drop and a half. Oh wow. Size of some of those boulders. Like buses. Looks like sort of, it was a quarry, but I'm assuming it's not. It's just like over time it's collapsed and dropped down, and wow. See, I'm pushing obviously up here, along here, and all the way down eventually to Mullion. So yeah, it's looked like there's going to be some amazing scenery. Absolutely. So let's get back down to my cameras. Oh my god. I'm hoping they've not ended up in the sea, because this wind is vicious. Really is. Oh no, they're okay. They're okay. Stood there precariously on the hillside there, look. So yeah, I'm going to pack up and try and get a bit further around the coast path, see where we end up. Wow. Oh wow. Just the best view ever. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave Kynance. I could have stayed there forever. Oh my god, this is a pull-up from Kynance. Oh, I think I'm ready for that. Bacon and egg, brown sauce, no, red sauce. I think there's a cafe on here. Oh. Oh wow. I've just reached this next headland. A lot of cow dung around here though. Yeah, I've just reached this next headland here around from Kynance, and I'm looking back at Kynance, so just give me a second, I'll show you the view from the edge of the cliff here. Spin my camera around. Oh, that's a bit high down there. Oh, check it out. Just look at that view. Can I just get down? Oh, yes. These are quite steep drops here. Just give me a sec. Oh! Oh, look at that. Oh. Glorious. Kynance Cove. And I'm not quite sure if any of you guys might not see it from this angle, because I know quite a lot of you obviously might go on the beach, which is glorious. I must admit there's a few on there now. But looking back at Kynance from this angle, it's just another world. It really is. Lost for words. As always. Wow. Lost for words. Anyway, let's get back up and push a bit further on towards Mullion Cove. Oh, God, dear. I thought I was going to fall off then. Let me take you out of the sun because that's quite bright. But yeah, this is quite a spectacular part of the coast, as you can imagine. I mean, what isn't here in Cornwall? You know, obviously you get your cities, you get your Penzances and your St Ives, but even they're nice. But the coastline and the views you get by walking around the coast, off the beaten track, second to none. Second to none. So I just want to get onto that next point there and see what the view is looking towards Mullion. So let's get on there. So just get onto this next point here, this next headland. Oh, look at that for a view, which I think is called the Rill or Kynance Cliff. But look at that for a view out there. Kynance Cove. Delicious. It's always it's always windy up here. It wasn't in Kynance. I'm just getting onto this headland here, look, just to see what the view's like from off the top of here, which I'm sure it'll be spectacular. Don't know if I can really see anything, to be honest. There's all rocks in the way. Let's have a look. Just get on here. Sorry guys, give me one sec. Yeah, I can't see the these rocks are in the way, but not to worry, I'll push on a bit further. But I'll just take you. Woo! Oh. Oh yes. Glorious. Again. Yeah, I can't see anything. Oh well. Not to worry. We'll push on a bit more. That sea is such a lovely colour of blue today. Amazing. I'm just wondering though whether to do a photo of that, but I'm looking right into the sun. I've got my filters and my grads. I might give it a go. I mean, I'm on a nice sort of flat area where hopefully I'm not going to get blown off. God dear, really strong. It's whipping up this little cove below me. Oh, yeah, I might get my camera out and try that shot. So if this image is any good, 2 out of 10 probably. Let me know what you think. Oh, here's the image. yeah, I'm hoping those pictures have come out okay there. I did try that black and white one because looking straight into the sun is just a nightmare. So I tried that black and white one, which I think probably looks better than the colour, to be honest. So please let me know what you think down in the comments, black and white or colour. But this is like a lunar landscape what I'm walking through here. Just all boulders sticking up and pretty surreal. But I'm just wondering where I am, because I don't think I'm anywhere near yet. Oh, look at that view. I don't think I'm anywhere near Mullion yet. I mean, Kynance is only just behind me, but oh, just look at this. Wonder what's off the end here. Let's take you over to this. I've just got me. Oh, well-deserved cup of coffee, I think. But the cafe was shut. I was really looking forward to a sausage and egg sandwich there. I really was. Bag of chips. Not to worry. One of these days when I'm out, what have we got here? Walking down this little, I don't know. Oh, nice view off the edge, but I don't want to trip because I think that is just a sheer drop down there. Yeah, it looks like it. You could probably get down though, I think. Down to that rock, but not much further. Yeah, nice little secluded area, I suppose. And then over here, what we got up? I'll tell you what, let me just take you up here first. What's it here? Oh, can I get in there? Oh no, there's a hole in there. Don't want to go in there. And I think right back down on that point, right on the end there, just round there is Lizard. I think they're the rocks on off Lizard Point. I think, and the lighthouse on the left-hand side, which I will be going round to and exploring in an upcoming video. So please keep checking out my YouTube channel. I'm always putting content on there. But, oh, that wind. Oh, God. That is lovely. Not a cloud in the sky. Absolutely glorious. What have we got here? What have we got here? Oh, my God. Oh my God, what is this? Those rocks are huge. Let's see if I can take you down here. How can I get down there? Oh, I can't with me coffee in my hand. Let me have a look. Can I get down here? Oh, how did I do that? No hands. I know you didn't see what I did, but I just want to show you this. This just looks, again, absolutely exquisite. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at that. Holy cow. I don't know where I can get any closer to show you. If there's anywhere better to show you. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to go down there. That looks a bit treacherous down there. Oh my God, that is just out of this world. So I'm just trying to work out if there's anywhere where I can, maybe down there. Let me just have a look. Bear with me guys, sorry. I just want to try and show you the optimal view, if you understand what I mean. Oh, yeah. Let's have a look here, look. Oh yes. That's probably a better shot for you. Oh. That is just exquisite. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. So yeah, I think I might spend another 5-10 minutes just having a bit of a break. And I don't know if my drone will stand this wind though around it. It was okay around at Kynance, but I might give it a go, see how it gets on. Whew. Amazing. And I don't know where Mullion is, to be honest. I think it's still quite far on there. So I've got quite a lump to do. You can see right round to Land's End. Oh, glorious. Anyway, I'm at 5 minutes. Get my drone up, think probably, I'll try it. And then we'll push on round the coast. So I've just flown my drone around here, this coast here, around these rocks, around this sort of little cove, and from the air it just looked spectacular, it really did. But what I've currently got set up, just got to be a bit careful here guys, with all these rocks and things. I'll just show me setup. What I've got here is my Z6 right on the edge of this cliff, and I'm doing an image of these rocks in the foreground with the flowers and the yellow. I don't quite know what that is on the rocks there. I don't know what that is. If anyone knows what that yellow is, please let me know in the comments. So I'm going to do an image of this in the foreground, and then obviously the cove and the rocks in the background. So I'm having to do what's called a focus stack. So I'm going to do an image focusing on these rocks in the foreground, and then probably an image focus for the mid image, and then focus for the rocks at the back, and then blend it together. And I've got my KF concept filters on, so I'm interested. I don't know if to do it square crop though. I might have to see when I get in post. I might have to see what the image looks like, but it just looks amazing on the back of the camera there. Oh, it just looks delicious, it really does. So hopefully, it's quite bright that, so hopefully, again, this image may or may not come out as I was hoping. If it doesn't, oh well, that's what I expect. But if it does, hopefully it'll be decent. So I want to improve. So yeah, if it's any good, please let me know. So here's the image. Well, that was epic. The views from that headland there were just epic. I mean, if anyone comes here, you guys come down on holiday, if anybody comes from outside the UK down to Cornwall for a break, a holiday, and you get a chance, you've got to do the hike from Kynance Cove towards Mullion. I mean, I've not got to Mullion yet, but the views are just epic. I mean, you can just see from the images that I've took there from the air as well, and also those pictures, it's just epic. As all Cornwall is, to be honest, as I know I keep saying it, but oh, it's delicious. It's delicious. I just wish that wind had just dropped for a bit, but never mind. Never mind. So I'm just pushing on a bit further around the coastline now. Oh, look at that down there. Look at that down there. Oops. God and Bennett, I've just tripped over my shoelaces. I don't want to do that on the side of a cliff. Oh. Oh yeah, look. Look at that view over there. And I'm just coming up to this headland, which I think is just round the corner from. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh yes, just look at that. Oh my God. I mean, from here, I'm thinking Mullion is round that very end there. Because I'm just trying to find, I think there's a big clump of rock. I think it's called Mullion Island. That's just off the harbour. And I can't see that yet, so I'm thinking I've still got to go right along that coast, past that point there, which is miles. Anyway, I'm enjoying myself. Oh, it's glorious. Look at that sea. That is amazing. Lovely blue. Oh. What I need now is a cafe with a nice cold beer. Oh yes, that'd go down a treat. Wow. Anyway, enough of my rambling. I want to push on quite far, so I don't quite know where I'm going to come back to, and I don't quite know what I'm going to find, what views I'm going to see, but I'm sure I'll show you the next view when I find it. So let's get pushing on, see what we get. Wow. Yeah, just got along the path there and greeted you with that amazing view of this cove. This is just, again, spectacular, but the wind is epic, blowing down through this valley, which if I just spin my camera around, blowing down through this valley is just whew, absolutely blowing a gale. But that view there is just spectacular, really is. So I might try and get down onto that bit there and show you the view looking out towards the sea. Yeah. Oh, amazing. Oh, wow. I mean, I was thinking of taking a picture there on that cliff edge, but not with the strength of this wind. My God. I think it's got worse since I was just up on that cliff edge there. Oh my God. Yeah, I want to get down into the valley there, see if the wind drops a bit. This is quite nice. Walking along. Oh, it's dropped already. It's dropped already. But I do need a drink, so I might try and get down into that lower area and just have a swig of my coffee. Just have a bit of a 5-minute breather. Oh, but my ankle hurts. I went over my ankle as well, just back up there, so injuries. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. So yeah, let's get down into the bottom and I'll show you the view looking out to sea from down in there. And I might even try and get my drone up, to be honest. What's that? Oh, it's alright, I can see loads of cows. Oh, terrific. I don't know if I'm going back up there, to be honest. Oh, wow, what a place. Sorry, while I've been talking to you, I've just come around this other headland. Look at this. What a place. So yeah, let's get down the bottom and I'll stop rabbiting. Yeah, just come down the other side of that hill there, down the other side of the valley if you like. I'm just walking out to this headland just to show you the view. Oh God, it hurts your feet on here. Just to show you the view off the end of this point, which I'm just trying to I'm just trying to negotiate. Oh, this path. So yeah, so I've walked down from over the top there where I was doing that photography, just along from Kynance. I just want to see what's off the end of here, what the view will get. So just bear with me a second. God, that wind is just... Oh, look at that. Oh. Nice little beach. Secluded. Nobody here. Oh, look at that sea again. It's just delicious. I mean, I might try a picture of that, to be fair. Have a bit of a break. Might try a picture of that, and I might see if I can get my drone up as well, but the wind coming down the valley is really, really strong, and I'm not sure if it'll be able to cope with it, but I'll give it a go, see what it's like, see what happens. And then what we got down here? Oh, it's just another bit of a crevice. Just another bit of a valley, which just goes out to sea down there. So yeah, I think I'll get my camera out, try a picture of this little cove, I'm not sure of the name of this, to be honest. If I can find out what the name of this cove is, I'll drop it on the screen. But yeah, I'll get my camera out and I'll try an image, and if the image is any good, I'll drop it on the screen. But if not, I'll carry on drinking my coffee and have some biscuits. So here's the image. I couldn't find the name of this cove anywhere on any of my Ordnance Survey maps or Google or anywhere, to be honest. So if anybody does know the name of this cove, please drop it down in the description below. I'd be really interested to find out what this is called. Oh my god. Oh, that is a pull from up in that little valley, and it's really difficult underfoot. There's a lot of loose boulders. Oh god. Plus with the wind as well, it just knocks you over. Well, it does me because I've got 15 million bags. I don't know whether to go this way or that way. There's two paths I could take, so I'll try this one that's straight in front of me to see where we go next. Just take you out of the sun there. Sorry guys. Oh god, I'm out of breath. Oh, well, I am conscious again that I've seen some cows wandering around in this field, but so far so good. I mean, look at this. This is really bumpy and difficult to negotiate, but don't last that long. So fingers crossed, I'm not going to bump into any cows. But I did see one. Wow. On the headland. So let's push on a bit further and see where we end up next. Hopefully not in a deep valley where I've got to climb down and go back up again. I want it to be nice and flat. No chance of that. Oh. Just approaching this cliff edge. Oh wow. Oh shit, that is a bit high. Let me show you. That is a bit high. That rock looks ace down there. This rock here looks massive, as you can imagine. I wondered if actually I could maybe take a picture from this recess here in the cliffs, looking down. Let's go and have a try. Oh God. Don't know if you can see what I mean. One strong gust of wind and I'm off this cliff, and that is why I always leave a note at home telling people where I am, and I use what 3 words. So I always tell them where I park the car and roughly where I'm going to be, so if anything did happen, they know roughly what area to search. Heaven forbid, of course. But yeah, let me just spin my camera around there, guys. Look at that view down there. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Amazing. So yeah, let's push on a bit further. I just want to try and cover as much ground and see where we end up. Oh, that sea. Look at the colour of that sea. Oh, that is just Caribbean blue. It really is. Oh, that coastline is just amazing. Massive ship in the distance. I don't know if you can spot that. I don't know if that's going into Plymouth maybe, or Falmouth even. Might be a bit too far out for Falmouth. Oh my God. Oh, Yeah, I just want to be a bit careful here. Oh God, look at that drop down there. Oh, that is enormous, and I'm a bit. Ooh. Oh. Oh God, that was a bit too close to the edge for comfort there. What with that wind. Oh God, I'm tripping over rocks and everything. Do you know me? I'm so clumsy. But that was a bit steep. That was a bit steep. Let's get on a bit further, guys. Let's push on a bit more. I've just pushed quite far on the coast. But look at that for a view. Back towards old Kynance is round that point on the very end, on the right hand side, and then the valley you can see probably about there. That's the valley that I've just been down in. But these rocks, these jagged rocks, make quite an interesting foreground, to be honest. So I was wondering if I set up in the middle of here and put my camera sort of at that height, I'll get this nice foreground with the rocks, and I'll get that amazing coastline in the background back towards Kynance. But again, I'm looking into the sun, so I'm going to use my filters. But I think that might make quite a nice image. It's not a sheer drop neither. This sort of cliff does. Ooh, that is down there. Oh, just check it out. Amazing. Absolutely. See, I think I'm going to set my camera up and try that image, I think. Just let me step back. Try that image with the jagged rocks in the foreground and the amazing cliff face in the background. So I'll set my camera up and I'll drop the image on the screen, and let me know down below what you think of it. Rate it out of 10. You know, please be honest and give it 1 if you want to. Which I'm sure it will be, but yeah. So if it's any good, as I always say, here's the image. So I hope those images have come out okay there, guys. I did one with my wide angle lens and one with me 24-70, just to zoom in on those big cliffs at the end. But I'm getting really cold now. This wind is just relentless, and the minute you stop and stand around for 3-4 minutes, it goes right through you. So I'm getting rather cold now, to be honest. But we'll keep pushing on. I want to get to Mullion to finish this video, so we'll keep pushing on and see if there's any other compositions we can find and other views I can show you. I mean, there's just amazing jagged rocks sticking out of everywhere, which look pretty cool. It's like a lunar landscape in some areas. I mean, look at this, what I'm walking through. It's just epic scenery. It really is. So I mean, if you are enjoying my content here on YouTube, you can also see some more behind the scenes footage of when I get lost and other locations that I visit. So please check my TikTok channel out. Well, I do put a lot of content on there. Oh, look at that, that's a bit treacherous. Amazing. So yeah, drop along to my TikTok channel. Bit of a tongue twister. So yeah, drop along there and have a look. And of course, give me a follow. I will be forever in your debt. And I promise I won't come and eat all your crisps. So thank you. Right, I'm going to push on a bit further now because I don't know if you can see, I've just got quite a lot of empty fields in front of me. So I want to try and make a bit of headway. So I'll see where we get to. Whew. Oh my God, I am knackered. This stretch from, well, just from past Kynance to Predenack has absolutely worn me out, and I think as well it's this wind. It's just continual, as I've said, battering you, just completely taking it out of me. And I haven't got much left in my legs, so I'm just trying to pick the path of least resistance, if you like, without going over any rocks and boulders. But yeah, it's just, this particular stretch here has just absolutely battered me. It really has. But I'm enjoying it though. It's given me some exercise. It's getting me out of the house, I suppose, getting me out of working environment. Oh God. But because I'm just walking through this bit of a dodgy bit, but because I'm knackered, of course, and my legs are feeling it, you don't sort of miss any, well, you miss any divots and you don't pay much attention, and you're just thinking, I want to go home and sit down, which is what I want to do. But yeah, it's took it out of me, really has. So let's get on a bit more. Oh, just while I'm walking along this thankfully quite smooth section of the coast path, if you'd like to see more behind the scenes content and videos that I don't put on YouTube. Oh, the wind's dropped. Oh, thank God for that. Please drop over to my TikTok channel and have a look at the videos that I put on there, and of course give me a follow. And then if you want to see some behind the scenes footage, if that makes sense, then drop onto my Patreon page, where you'll see some other images, some other videos that I put on my Patreon page. So by all means give me a follow on there, and I hope to see you and message you on my Patreon page. Oh God, where am I going? Oh, where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Oh well, follow the yellow brick road. That's where I'm going. Whew. Well, that's been there. An amazing morning's flying. So I'm on this peninsula, this headland, and I've come around obviously the coast here and came over a few stiles and bits and bobs. And I'm on this headland here, which is just amazing. Amazing, but I've just had 2 batteries there out of my Mavic 3, and I've just flown this bit of the coast. Oh, it's just glorious. It's just absolutely glorious, as you can imagine. It really is. But I've got a couple of time lapses going at the minute, so I'm just going to let those just finish for another 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, lovely. Lovely. But yeah, I'm going to have a drink of my coffee, and then I'm going to push further on towards Mullion, because from the sky there I could see Mullion Island, and that is just off the harbour, so I can see it. Ah dear. But obviously this piece of the video here is a week further on, and thankfully the wind has just completely dropped, because last week it was just a nightmare, as you know. So, but thankfully, yeah, it's completely dropped. Let me just take you down. Let me just take you down here to show you this, over these rocks and stuff. Can I show you over here to see what's... Oh, nice drop down there. Oh, it's glorious. So peaceful. So peaceful. What we got over here? Oh, just jump across that gap. Just climb up onto this rock, just to show you the view. Quite a bit of a steep drop down there. Shall I get up on here? Oh yes, there we go. I'm just stood on this, just on this rock. Not much room at all to move my feet. But yeah, oh lovely. I wish you were all here with me, experiencing this, I must admit. And I'm just thankful that, you know, I live here. I count my lucky stars that this is on my doorstep. This is 20 minutes away from where I live, and I'm here amongst nature. There's nobody else around. It's peaceful, it's quiet. I can see right round to Land's End. There's no cows. That's always a bonus. Yeah, so lucky. But anyway, I'm going to grab my coffee, gather my thoughts, and then push a bit further on the cliff there towards Mullion and see where we get to. Oh. Oh. I've just hiked there, probably half a mile I would say. I just want to show you, oh, this is again spectacular. I just want to show you this view along the cliffs. Let me just work my way down to these two rocks, because this grass and earth is quite loose, so I don't want to, but look at that. Oh yes, does that cliff there is just sheer, it's just vertical. There's all these massive boulders in the bottom, so if some have broke off and obviously fallen, but I don't quite know where my path goes. I thought it came down around the end of this fence, but it doesn't look like there's a route through, so I don't know if it might be up near those bushes. I'll have to have a look. But look at that, guys, that is spectacular. And the colour of the sea is again divine. I think Mullion and Mullion Island is just over that hill there in the distance, in the background. So I'm going to try and get onto that headland there, which is only probably 600 yards. I can see the path a bit higher up. Oh dear. But yeah, it doesn't look like it goes around the bottom of that fence, to be honest. It looks a bit sketchy, that. So I'm going to go, oh, there's a stile. Just spotted it. There's a stile, albeit right at the top of that. Oh, Jesus Christ, what was I saying earlier about being clumsy? I'm assuming this is a cow field, because there's lots of manure everywhere. So I'm assuming it's a cow field, but thankfully no cows. Yeah, I think this is the way. Whoa. Just walking up this field with this barbed wire fence next to me. Yeah, there's a sign, look. Oh. What a view. What a view. There's a few liners out today on the, in fact that's massive, that one. Out on the sea, out on the nice calm ocean, instead of it blowing a gale. Oh, this is steep. Oh, 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 my legs. Ah. Oh, my legs are burning. Whew. Where do we go? Where do we go? Oh, that's nice and simple. Oh, there is a gate just up there. Oh. Over here. Oh. Oh. And we're off. So I'm going to push on a bit further and get to that headland, and then I'll come back to you when I'm there and show you the view. That's if I've not run out of oxygen. So I think I'm just coming up to this headland. Wow. Am I not, or am I? Oh, let's look at that view. That's just amazing. Am I coming up to this headland? I don't know, to be honest, guys. Or is that it over there? That might be it, to be fair. I'll just show you the view off of here. I'd just like to go out onto each peninsula or headland, or just to see if there's any different view. Ooh. Yes. Oh God. I could probably get down there to that lower level. Don't look that steep. But yeah, I think it's just on there. I don't know if you can see the beach in the distance. That's Low Bar, which I don't, yeah, I think it's probably somewhere there in line with my finger, and then the little village, which I may or not be able to see, is Porthleven. Oh, spectacular. I think that looks like, to be honest, that looked like a big sort of crevasse in there, where the rock goes back in, a big cave type of thing. So I might try and get down onto that lower level down there. See what, yeah, I should be able to get down there. See what view we get from down there. So let's try and get down there. God, that sun's warm. I must admit, with no wind, it's making me sweat a bit more. But yeah, I'm a bit warm. Oh, I am a bit warm now. Oh, so yeah, let's get down there. Can I get down here? Yeah, let's get down there. Sorry, car, I'm just trying to pick my spot. Yeah, I just got down onto this headland. Oh, wow. So there's a few rabbit holes. Oh, wow. What can I show you? Let me spin. So that's heading back towards Kynance, round that way, and I've just got this massive boulder in front of me. Oh, look at the view down there. Oh, and then we're round there, and that little bit of rock sticking out there is Mullion Island. which is what I've been going on about for last 4 hours. Oh yeah. I might be able to be honest. Sorry if I keep spinning you around, guys, but I might be able to get my drone off here. I think. Use my final battery. Get some aerial shots. Oh yes. Glorious. Absolutely. I might try and do some slow-mos maybe of that water coming around that rock there. That is massive. That is enormous. Yeah, so I might try and just get my drone up and use the last sort of battery from here. Shall I go onto that bit on the end there? I might try and get onto that cliff on the end. Just push around a bit further. Yeah, I might try and go up there. I'll come back up there. I think. I'm in two minds. I don't know what to do. Oh, the water down there is amazing. Yeah, I think I might go up there. It might be a better vantage point for me, to be honest. Yeah, okay, I'll go up there. Reaching this next headland. Oh, look, look, look. Mullion. Yes. Mullion. I think. Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, Mullion's just round that big rock there in that next bay. Let me see that little rock sticking up out the sea there. I can see my end. I can see my end target. I can see my finish line. Oh. It's been amazing though. I mean, I'm not finished yet. I've not finished yet. But yeah, it's been amazing. I mean, Kynance. Wow. It was really popular one morning as leaving Kynance. There was a lot of people coming down. But yeah, really popular. But yeah, I think I'm grown from here. Bloody beer bottle. And just try and take a coast. It's quiet. I think. Oh, glorious. So yeah, let's get my drone up. Oh, that there. I've just had my drone up there. Oh, wow. The view of Mullion Island and the coastline leading round to Mullion from the air. Oh, it's just spectacular. I mean, just check it out, guys. I mean, wow. I mean, I was trying to find somewhere to do an image, to do a photo. Oh, but just look. In fact, I might park my bag here. I've only just walked 20 yards. I was thinking of going down on that rock there, but the rock's obviously in front of my view. So these two rocks here and this one in the middle might make a nice foreground, and of course Mullion Island in the background there. I might try that and then push on round, see how much further we can get. Oh, amazing. Yeah, I might try that as an image and see how it comes out. It's quite a bit of foreground interest, to be honest, and I'm not next to a sheer cliff, so there's no chance of me falling off and breaking my neck. So yeah, I'll try that as a shot. If it's any good, I'll drop it on the screen. Is that a guy on a kayak? I can't tell. I think it is. I don't know if my camera will pick it up. Just let's have a look, see if I can zoom in. Oops, sorry, hang on, you spin that round there. Where is he? is just off. I don't know if that's him, just like in the middle of my screen there. That's as far as I can zoom in. Don't know if it's a guy in a kayak. Wow. But if it is, he's braver than me. So yeah, so what my thought process is here is to have these two rocks, so this one here and this one on the left hand side here, on the two ends as a bookend if you like, and then the one in the middle here bang in line with the middle of the island there, of Mullion Island. So they've got like a nice, in essence, like a nice bowl effect. And I think sort of the two rocks, if the one on the left was a bit bigger, they'd sort of balance out, but I think the one on the right is obviously a bit bigger than the one on the left. Beggars can't be choosers. So that's the idea for my composition. And then I might try a vertical image, a 9x16 of the rock in the middle, but I don't quite know if I'll get the whole of Mullion Island in the image. So I'll give it a go. I'll try my wide angle lens, my 12 to 28. With a minute I've got my 24 to 70 on, so I'll see how both of these images come out, and if they're any good, here's the image. Oh, that hike there from that headland, that is a bit of a stretch on there. But yeah, the clouds have suddenly rolled in and the sun's disappeared in the space of maybe an hour. And where's clouds? The wind arrives. So it's just a complete contrast in conditions, but I just want to see what it's like off the top of this headland, because Mullion Island's down here. Oh yes, look at that. Oh, just look at that. The waves smashing against the rocks. Wow. That just looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I'm just wondering if it is a bit too windy to fly the drone. Maybe just watch a bit further along. Oh yeah. Blowing the gale, to be honest. Look at that cloud. Make a nice picture. Oh. Whoa. Where's this wind come from? Oh, dear me. Yeah, I don't know about my drone. I might give it a go, see what we get. But I think that might make a nice image there with the rain cloud with Mullion Island in the foreground there. So I might try that before they blow across, so I can capture that in the image. Hopefully it'll come out decent. Oh, just look at this headland here. Oh, this deep Oh, this valley down here as well. That just looks unbelievable. And of course Mullion Harbour is just round the corner there. So I just want to see what it's like off of here. Just to show you the view. Oh my days. Oh, yeah, that's a bit of a drop down there, I must admit. Yes, I can hear you, seagulls. Oh, but just check it out. This is unbelievable. I think there's a small beach down there as well, yeah. Not that you'll be able to get access, I doubt. Yeah, that's it. Oh, when it's raining. Oh. Shit balls. It's just started to rain. Oh yeah, it has, and I can see it coming in over the cliffs down here. If you can see the rain coming in. Oh, terrific. So I'm now getting piss wet through. Ah, lovely. And of course there's nowhere to shelter. So you just got to suck it up. This weather's bizarre. I mean, last week was 30-degree heat. I know this is what, the end of June I'm filming this, but yeah, last week was 30-degree heat, and then this week it's just like 15-16 degrees, which I must admit the heat is a bit oppressive, and I do prefer it a lot cooler, probably mid-20s. But then you get this. Oh dear. Oh, that there was an amazing half hour to flying the drone and doing some photography there of Mullion Island and the big rock just off the mainland there. Oh, it was just amazing. I mean, this weather's bipolar. 1 minute it was glorious sunshine, the next minute the rain came in. But this is England, this is England. So I just want to push now a bit further along the coast, closer into Mullion, because obviously I'm at the finish line for this video. Oh, look at that for a view, guys. Look at that. And I flew my drone down this little valley in front of me. Oh, that just looks delicious. It really does. And I just want to take you down. Whoa! I just want to take you down off this headland here. Again, because I think off here, because I did come up here a couple of years ago and I did a bit of photography and I put a few TikToks on when I first started my TikTok channel. I came out here to do some photography one night and I think I remember, oh, I came up here. Oh, I've hurt my back as well, I don't know how. Oh, this is glorious. If you're waiting for this wind again, this is glorious. Let me just, oh, look at this, what I'm coming up to here. I don't know what the view I'm going to see off of this, but let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, it goes down a bit further. Oh, look at that down there. Oh yes! Look at that down there, that is just out of this world. The colours there, the sea, the green on the cliffs, and of course Mullion Harbour is just down there. So I think it's high on time that we push on down and let's get into the harbour and see what Mullion has to offer. Now I did do a video from Mullion round towards Porthleven, and if you just check the top of the screen you'll see the link to that video, so please drop along there and have a look at that video. That again was another amazing coastline, as it all is. But yeah, I think I might just explore, see if I can get onto that point, but if not I'll probably see you down in the harbour if I don't come back to you with another amazing view before I get down there. So let's see where we end up. So I'm not far now from Mullion, from the harbour. I've just got to go down this massive cliff to get down there, but there's one image that I want to try that I have seen a lot of other images before, and I have took a shot of this particular subject before, so I just want to try a different composition. So let's get down there and I'll show you what the subject is. So this is the subject that I was just talking about, and I have took an image of this before from over the other side of the harbour, where I was stood on the corner there, and this on the screen is the image that I took with my telephoto lens, and I think I zoomed into probably about 400-500mm, I can't remember. And it just looked amazing from the other side of the harbour there. But of course here now I'm up close and personal. I mean the shack, if you like, is probably 10 feet in front of me. I've got my wide angle lens on, and I've also got my ND 1000 on, because what I want is the clouds coming over here. I want to try and get a bit of movement in the clouds and a bit of mystique, if you like. So I'm at a 25-second exposure here, f8, ISO 100. So if I just take that image there, and of course I'll drop that on the screen for you guys to look at. But this has been an amazing adventure. I mean, when I started there at Kynance, I just didn't want to leave. I just didn't want to leave Kynance, and I have bookmarked it. I have earmarked it to go back to Kynance just to do a video from there, just to show you the beach, to explore the beach, and obviously do some photography as well. But Mullion is just as nice. I mean, we do come here quite a lot. We get a coffee from the shop at the top of the ramp. There is a shop just sort of through there where they do coffees and things. And we do come down here quite a bit and sit on the harbour wall and have a nice drink of coffee. Oh, but that image there, that looks pretty good. I might be able to squeeze 30 seconds out of that, to be honest, and see what the images look like. So I will drop them on the screen when I found the correct settings. But Mullion is glorious. You'll have to come here and look at Mullion. Mullion Cove. It's absolutely spectacular. And of course in winter the sea does smash over the harbour wall. It really does. but it's glorious. So I would like to thank you for watching. It's been a bit of a journey again, a bit of a lengthy video, so I do apologise for that, but I've just got so much to show you. You know, Cornwall just has so much to offer. It's just amazing. So I'd like to thank you for watching, and from a very amazing but windy Mullion, I'll bid you farewell. So take care, and I will see you very soon on the next one. Speak to you in a bit. See you later.